What is up guys, Andy Forresty Runner here and welcome to week 18 in this penultimate week of sub 240 marathon training. So welcome back to another episode and you join me on the first week of TAPER, and guess what? I have a cold. It sort of came on yesterday, Sunday, and oh, hello geese. Random. Came on yesterday, and this morning I've woken up, big snotty nose, sore throat, bit of a headache, the usual stuff, the usual winter spring cold. But anyway, that's fine. We have 2 weeks until race day, so get this out of our system and get rolling. To be fair, I feel really good today. It's not one of those colds that affects your running in any way. So we're out here, moderate Monday, and we have another good week. 45 miles on the cards, 2 workouts and a long run. Nothing much has changed, same intensity, slightly less volume. So still gonna be a good week. Next week's where the taper's really gonna hit us. So another exciting week. I'm gonna focus on this run because I'm a little bit snotty and congested, as you can probably hear, and get my breathing under control. And I'll see you tomorrow for intervals. Yes. So good morning and welcome to Tuesday. We have a little tickler this morning of an interval session. We have 400, 800, 1200, 800, 400, a little pyramid. So nothing massive, just keeping our legs ticking over. 5x200 at the end. Those will be nice and relaxed, so treat them more like strides rather than going, I need to hit a certain pace for those. And the intervals today are done in the 520s, my critical velocity pace. But as Chris said yesterday, just take a bit off them. You don't need to be pushing hard now. We're on the downward slope to race day. Fitness is there, so you know, enjoy it. Which is why I'm wearing the Mach 4s, because if I was really having to push today I wouldn't be wearing these. But anyway, we're going to get this done. I'm actually doing a 10-mile warm-up right now, which is similar to what we did in the 10-mile and half marathon time trial. So today, a little bit longer of an easy warm-up. I think last time I did 8 minutes easy, 1k tempo, some 4x50 meters. Today is 12 minutes easy, 3 minutes tempo, and 4x50. So slight variation, but just doing that now. Gonna get back out there, bash these reps out. Cold is still there, but I don't feel ill, if that makes sense. I'm just bunged up, so I'm grateful that nothing is progressing on that front. So yeah, let's get on with it. Oh, done. That was evil. I really evil. Intervals are my weakness. They're so bad. 120 for the 400, so 80 seconds. So we hit all the paces, by the way. Everything was in the 520. So that was the goal. We nailed it. 120, 243 for the 800, 401 for the 1200. I actually had to stop on the verge to let a car go by around the cattle gate, and I didn't stop the watch, so probably lost 2 or 3 seconds there. And then 240 for the 800, and then 119.79. Alright, so good morning. It is Thursday morning. I'm going to talk quite quietly because it is 5:54 to be precise in the morning. 10 miles on the cards. I think I explained this earlier in the week, but if I didn't, it was meant to be 7 miles at 6 flat and then 3 at 5:45. Chris has kind of worked it around a little bit just to take the edge off it for all of us that are doing Shepherdine, because we're in TAPER now and we don't need to be, the work is done basically. So to stop us from going out like a loon and getting our heart rate up too high and working too hard straight away, we're going to be going 6:20, 6:15, 6:10 and then 6:05 for 4 miles until 7 miles, and then go 5:55, 5:50, 5:45. So just a slight progression into it and a slight progression out the other side. I'm starting to feel really good. I'm starting to feel fresh. I'm starting to feel ready. But today is still a decent one, 10 miles at a solid pace. It's going to be really good work, and that's why this week kind of doesn't feel too much like TAPER, because we've got some solid work to do still. I'm excited for today. I'm excited to get rolling. I miss when I TAPER, I miss hard workouts, because I guess it kind of tests your fitness a little bit, and today's going to do that. So I can see today is the last decent sign off before the marathon. So I'm going to get rolling, as I am already. 6:20 is the goal for the first mile. We'll work our way down. I'll touch base with you about halfway through. There he is, there he is. That's Lee doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. We're not running together as such today, but it's pretty motivational seeing that we both got our backsides into gear and got out of bed nice and early to get this done. He was cruising as always. Happy days. Piggy. Okay, halfway through, 5 miles in. Started a little bit slow, so the third mile was a little bit too quick because it was the downhill. As you can see over there, I have some wild boar grazing by the college, just watching me. A bit territorial, those buggers, so I'm going to keep your distance. But we're locked into 6:05s now. I had to think then. 6:24, 6:19, I think, the first 2 miles. And then, as always, third one on this loop, like I'm doing now, second time round, is downhill. So I got to 6:01. But since then, we've had sensible 6:05s, 6:07s, that sort of thing, which is where we're meant to sit. So I'm going to keep this for another 2 miles, and then we kick down on the last loop in a bit. And there we go, all done. 10 miles, 6:05 average pace overall. So deal, goal marathon pace. That was the purpose, that was the aim, and we executed it. Cut down at the end, 5:59, 5:54, 5:45. So yeah, happy with that, very happy. Now some 200s home, do the school run, get on with life. I'll see you tomorrow. So welcome to Friday, and it is easy Friday, 45 minutes easy with this man, a channel favourite, a channel icon, Lee, and we are just out here on the trails doing our thing. 8-minute miling, 5-minute per K. I think that converts to just relaxing and talking, because we can. We are just enjoying these last couple of weeks. Our plans are quite similar now, so we can do some runs together like this. I'm sure we'll share some miles next week. And yeah, we're just getting out. It's really flipping cold at the moment in the mornings, but lovely in the day. So we're wrapped up warm now. He's in the Prisms. I'm in the Mac 4s. Oh, that was a nice skip. I missed it. You do that again? Come on. Yes. And yeah, we're just getting it done today. So going to enjoy the beautiful scenery, the beautiful trails. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't really have a lot to say today, to be honest with you. Just in taper mode. There's nothing really exciting. Sorry. I'll see you tomorrow for the long run. And welcome to Saturday, long run day. Today we are out here putting the final piece of the jigsaw in place. 18 minutes, 25 minutes at 650s, 30 minutes at 6:05 marathon pace, and then 25 minutes at 650s. So what I decided to do is do the 25 minutes on the trails behind the industrial estate. You see these a lot. Drop back down onto the industrial estate, do half an hour flat road, and finish off with 25 minutes back up here on the trails. Get the best of both worlds. Today is exciting. It's really not felt like a taper week, I said earlier in the episode, but after today it's going to. And I had a 5-hour car trip yesterday to Heathrow Airport to take my sister-in-law back, and so it was really important for me yesterday to, when I got back, stretch a lot, because I was like flat Stanley trying to get out of that car. It was horrific. My back and glutes had just seized up, so I spent a lot of time stretching, and this morning a lot of time activating. That routine you saw a few weeks ago, I did that twice over. Just, I've been on long car journeys before, got out, gone for a run without any activations, and I've caused myself an injury, and it's not worth it at this stage. So I just spent the extra time doing that today before we got out here. And to be fair, oh my god, I feel so good. I feel really good. I feel like I'm breathing in all the oxygen, and yeah, such a good feeling. So anyway, we're going to get this 25 minutes done, get down onto the industrial estate, dial into marathon pace, and see how that feels. These things are definitely coming to the end of their life, sadly. They don't quite feel like what they used to feel, but I'm really eking them out as much as possible. I'm not getting any pain, but the midsole is definitely compressed, flattened, something, and not quite as poppy as they were. But I'm determined, because they've been such an incredible shoe, to get them to see out this marathon training block. They deserve it. They have been the best thing about this marathon training block in terms of gear. So get this run done, and I'll touch base with you out on the industrial estate when we're dialing in some marathon pace. Okay, 3.7 miles covered, 6:47 over pace, hit the lap button, and off we go for marathon pace. That was so cruisy, that was unreal. That was really, really nice, enjoyed that. So we're dialing into marathon pace now. We're just at the top of the industrial estate, get 30 minutes done, and we'll hit those trails again. There we go, 4.93 miles covered in that marathon pace effort. 6:03, 6:05, 6:06, 6:07, and then that last 0.93 was 6:02. So very happy with that, although I must remember to wear sunglasses for Shepherdine because the sweat in the eyes is real, and it's going to be similar sorts of temperatures next weekend. So that's super. Let's get this last 25 minutes at 6:40 done. We'll recap the week. So there we go. We're just wrapping this up now. Let's roll through the week. Monday, moderate Monday, 7 miles I think it was. Nice and easy, felt good, very happy. Tuesday was that cheeky little interval session, 400, 800, 1200, 800, 400 with some 200s at the end. Again, short, sharp, made me work, felt good, wasn't nice though. Wednesday, rest day, as always. Thursday was that really solid kind of progression marathon run, starting in the 6:20s, sitting at 6:05s, finishing at 5:45 or whatever it was. So very happy with that. And then some 200s at the end of that as well. That ended up being just over 11 miles, so a really solid workout yesterday. 6 miles easy with Lee, and then today it's going to be around, I think around 12 miles, which should take us to 42 or 43 miles for the week. And there we go, that concludes week 18 of this sub 240 marathon training series. One more week to go. It's super exciting, I'm getting excited, and I thank you all once again for joining me along this series. Next week's going to be a good one. 8 days to the race today, 7 when you see it tomorrow. Exciting stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and I'll see you next week. Until then.